Greetings everyone, Dwyrin here, wanting to share with you just a few things that I thought you might find interesting. For one, as some of you may know, I have a new graphics card, a nice AMD 7870, the result of which is some of the older games don't really run quite as well. As we see here, this is what SimCity generally looks like when I load up, sometimes worse, and I thought you'd kind of get a kick out of the fact that this actually happens now. It also explains some of the video issues that I've been having when I'm recording now. Though these do go away with the lovely new launcher. It does force the game to constantly redraw itself. So simply by scrolling around and zooming in and out, the game is constantly forced to redraw over the errors that first popped up. So that's kind of cool. That's kind of cool. If anyone has stopped playing SimCity 4, I just wanted to say, you know, you might want to download the new launcher and see if it's still actually not functional. Which brings me to this. A lot of you people have said that you do not like the straight roads. You were absolutely appalled at the straight roads and that's not Germany and there's no straight roads in Germany or something along those lines. What I was making did not look natural, it did not look like an actual city, etc, etc, etc. So, fine, I decided, I don't know, it was a really, I'm not really sure what to call this, to be perfectly honest with you. It wasn't my intent to troll, however, I think I might have gone overboard. But this is what we're sticking with, this is going to be our city. So, I do hope you like this. If you don't, sorry. But I think this is the area that we are going to work with right now. However, before we get to zoning and having a whole bunch of fun times, there's one other little thing I want to tell you, just because maybe some of you download mods and are frustrated with things and you don't know about this. I don't know. I didn't at the time. So if you have the SC4 Extra Cheats DLL installed, and I recommend that you all do if you're playing this game still in this day and age, I really do recommend you do. For one reason, especially if you're modding heavily, then you might want to have handy little things like this installed. It tells you essentially which direction all of your roads are going. If you're getting into textures, let's say you're removing those arrows from your one-way roads, things like that. Simply being able to use draw paths reminds you which direction everyone goes. Also, if you're using things like the Real Highway mod, it's really easy to block off, as you can see here. I left it intentionally. It's really easy to screw up your network and get one of your paths broken. At that point, none of your sims are going to use your little whatever you created. So definitely recommend that. Definitely recommend that if you are still playing SimCity. And you can see here, broken. The you drive it works, because you drive it you usually go on the right, on the far path, and you have to manually switch over to realize that you're screwed. But under draw paths you can clearly see the other lane is completely destroyed, which is why people don't go anywhere. That's the thing that I had trouble with, which is why I'm now using this instead. It's a avenue, as opposed to the real highway bridge that I was using before. And everything is working nicely. You can see here that they are staying on the road, and everything works happily. And of course you can hide that again, but that only works if you have the SC4 Extra Cheats DLL installed into your game, which I recommend that you do. Alright, now fun stuff. Let's get to doing some of this. And before I do that, I'm gonna need power again. Power is always important. That goes over to here and over to there. Alright, let's just have you come on in randomly. And you can stay here while we're waiting. This, of course, as you saw, I did actually draw it. Had to reload my game because that extra cheats thing didn't actually pop up the first time. It can be kind of finicky depending on how much you have loading at one time. Sometimes it comes on, sometimes it doesn't. Kind of annoying. But that's okay. Let's see, where do we want to start with this? We're going to be going up to medium density around this main area. So what I think we're going to do, I'm seeing this as perhaps medium density. And I think it's going to be medium density this way, and not directly exiting onto this. And medium density this way. And some medium density this way. Now here's the real thing. I don't really know if my people will be able to get on and off this. So let's just create little things here, here, and even here. I'm curious to see if this turn is completely okay for people to actually be placed on it. So I'm not sure if they are. Not really sure if they are. Commercial though. I do want you for the most part facing this way. Same thing with you. I want, what? Oh, that turn. I see. I gotcha. And then for this, we're gonna have to do some manual. And by, oh no. I wanted you the other way. Oh no, I don't know if this is gonna work. I don't know if that's gonna hold, or if we're gonna have to like temporarily destroy that. Flip these guys around to face this road instead, and then remake it. We'll have to see. Now, I know immediately what the next complaint is probably going to be. And that is, if I'm not careful, we're going to have too much space back here. And you guys aren't going to like that. So I'm going to try to avoid that. I'm going to try to avoid it. But alright, that's going to be one little neighborhood. That can be, this whole thing here can be commercial. This is pretty much a central avenue, right? Should have a lot of customers on here to make my commercial happy, so I like that idea. This I figured I was going to leave open just for some parks or whatnot. We'll see how that works. This, I have no idea. I kind of want to put some kind of landmark in here, but I'm not sure how that's going to go. For now, I think we're going to go over... Oh, this is going to be kind of weird. Until we get enough commercial to like bleed all this together, I'm going to hop around in certain neighborhoods like this. I hope you don't mind. Hope you don't mind. But we're just going to take this and take that. Again, we're going to be very, very careful because I've got two 45-degree angles here, I think. I think they're 40. I don't know what those are. Is that the twisty turny one? Because there's like a weird bend there. I forget what that is actually. Oh, can't do that one. For now though, that's a fine line. That's fine. Are we doing... We are doing threes though, right? I think threes are okay. I have no idea which way you're gonna face. Okay, you're facing that way, that's fine too. You're gonna face that way. Nothing I can do about that. Control and Alt only do, you know, so much. And of course Shift, but Shift usually just gets rid of the... Yeah. But yeah, no idea which way these guys are gonna face. And this one's gonna be, oh, so much of a problem. I think we can get two here. Two up there, okay. Two over there, I suppose. And let's see if that one works. And again, I have no idea if any of that's gonna work. I'm not used to using these extra puzzle pieces. So some of this is gonna work, some of it ain't. So deceptive, so deceptive. We're have to find something to go in there, I don't know. I don't know a lot. I'm probably going to be saying that a lot throughout this series. I'm thinking you might want to get used to that. Now, if this is going to be commercial, and maybe that's going to be commercial, maybe this side isn't, because I left a lot of room here. Maybe this side's going to be more residential. Maybe this side's going to be some resis. Now, as a result, I haven't blocked all Max's buildings quite yet, because even though it says I've got 4,000 population, I had to delete everyone again. In my city, it's kind of becoming a theme. Not sure if it's more of this is so much as a let's play as a let's constantly redesign the same city. Episode 1132. I don't want them driving too far, so let's do something a bit like that, and maybe across the road too. And let's do a little bit over here, because we'll have customers. People are going to be going over here. on what I now know because of the draw paths. Everything here is fully functional, everything's in the right direction, it's all working. They can get to the industry that is in the shape of a car. And no, I'm not changing that, just so you know. I did not build this thing on purpose, but now that it's here, we're keeping it, okay? That thing was so awesome, so accidentally awesome that we're just keeping it. We're just keeping it, I'm sorry. This looks like it's going to cause my nose to bleed, as well as this, because how do I even begin to put things in here? I mean, can I actually zone on this transition? Surely not. Surely not. But you know what? In the interest of science, let's find out. This might be a commercial area later, but I'm curious. I want to know what's transit enabled and what's not, because I've never used this stuff before. So I don't know if that's going to fit, but we're going to use it. If it fits, we'll redesign it later. So here's a nice healthy residential area. Give them some more of their own commercial stuff, maybe here? Yeah, let's give it, yeah. All of you have your own commercial stuff, all of you have got your own commercial stuff. Now there's, oh god, there's gotta be a school somewhere, huh? Where are we fitting a school in the midst of this? If you were a school, where would you be? Where are you, Mr. School? Where are you? These are for, I'm guessing, elementary. And you don't have a radius? Nope. No radius, okay. So let's just plop you in. Do you really not have a radius? I don't believe you. You really don't have a radius. If you don't have a radius, I can defund the frack out of you. And we're still good. Just letting you know. Oh my god. I think I have a mod installed still, because there's no way 5,000 people should be fitting in that building. Is that you think that's a fire hazard? You think? That might be a little bit of a fire hazard? Just a little bit of one? Teeny tiny bit of a fire hazard? Amidst all of this, I still have not gotten rid of those stupid parks. Those Japanese ones. I think I'm gonna have to put them in somewhere. I don't know how, or where, or why. But we're going to start using these puzzle pieces somewhere in here just to create a little something, because they've been with us this entire time. It's like one of the only things that's remained a constant throughout this thing. So we're putting them in. I just don't know where. The Clinic of Plastic Surgery. Now that freaks me out, that among all of the German and Dutch mods that I've seen, not really finding very much overhauls for hospitals, but someone went out of their way to make a plastic surgery clinic. I don't know, are you guys really that vain? That's the thing that you need to mod? I don't know. Is that really a hospital? Alright, this is really a hospital. Don't want you near the school, that's kind of creepy. I feel this is a good place for a hospital. I'm feeling this area down here. Not in the schools. Yeah, I'm feeling this area is a cool place for a hospital. Let's get you to turn around. Turn. Gotcha. Your radius is, again, approaching ridiculous lengths. 30,000 people? Well, that's a bit more realistic. I like that one. Because I hated having to make 5 different hospitals for a dense area. All like on a corner as if they're fracking McDonald's or something. Now I know we're not actually making that much money yet because we have no people. We are gonna keep you. Oh, you've got a radius. You've got a radius. Hello, Mr. Radius. What's your name? Because I really can't pronounce this at all. I don't know. Is that gonna be okay? And what about a fire station? you. Oh, no fire stations. Shoot. Shoot, man. Well, we don't want them to burn down, so we need something here. That would look strange. We can put it next to the little school, right? Kids like fire trucks, don't they? Well, there you go. There you go, kiddies. You got your fire trucks. Alright, now we're going to do something that we completely messed up last time. And I think you... Wow, that actually fits. And I thank you all for pointing that out. I was really dumb. I did not notice that in all of my planning and rebuilding and restructuring that this thing just wasn't powered. Oh, that was so dumb. I'm like, I don't know, I think I broke my city, and you're all like, no, moron, you freaking didn't power it. What are you, stupid? To which I have to say, yeah. I had gone through entirely too much. And my brain broke. I didn't realize what wasn't powered. I have no idea if you're close enough, but there you go. Alright, let's go ahead and build this up now and see what comes of it. Alright, so here's what we're gonna do. We're gonna go ahead and do this. And while this is building up, rather than just sit there and stare at it rather, you can see that I've got a few things involved here, because I do plan on using some subway, but I also wanted to use rail, because I almost never use rail in these things. So here, I'm actually going to use just a railroad, believe it or not. I considered, and I might redo this. I might remake this into a monorail, but I don't really feel monorail right now. I wanted to use just a railroad. So what we're going to do here is put our little puzzle piece and apparently let that go wonky. There we go there. I think that's going to maintain the high one. And let's see, we need like a little curve, but I don't want to do you know what. Let's do something different. Can I do this? Can I have a... Ooh, I might. Shoot. Alright, we're gonna... Well... Okay, I think there's no way to get that to connect up nicely, right? There's no way. I don't think. I'm thinking no. No weird curves are gonna help me out here. Because we've got this, and it seems to be about it. Nothing's gonna go over 2 squares, it looks like. So I guess what we're gonna have to do is compromise. We're gonna compromise, okay? I'm gonna use this, and then I guess we're just gonna... Oh, it's gonna leave no room for... Alright, I'm apologizing for this right now, but this is gonna be really sharp. I can knock that back a little bit. There's not enough room for another one though, because I still need a bridge. Then again, this was arbitrary as crap, wasn't it? This was just randomly placed. Tell you what, let's get rid of this. Let's get rid of that. And while we're doing this, we can go switch on over to here again. And get that to go where we wanted it to in the first place. And then get a little puzzle piece here. And just arbitrarily change to somewhere else. Instead of there... No, wait, that's not the right one. You. There we go. So instead of there, we can do it here instead. I think this will work. Well, maybe that's still gonna... I'm thinking no. No, 2 space. That might actually work. That might actually do it. I think we may actually have enough room there for a train station. Do we? Oh, it's 2 that way. No. Okay. So if I go up to 3 here and then turn it? Now can I have a train station back in there? Okay, good. We're good. Now I'm not going to place it yet because the network's not done. And that'd cost me money a month, because you can see we kind of fell a little bit there in terms of money each month. Now one thing I'm kind of curious about is how do I draw it? I can't just like draw that, right? That doesn't work. So I guess there's an actual piece for this? I've never actually seen it before. Alright. It looks like we have to make it 1 by 1. Okay. If that's the way you gotta do it. Because it wouldn't make sense to have this go down and then back up and all of that kind of stuff. Alright, so we have a little bit of an elevation there, and then this is going to turn, this is going to turn over there, and we're going to have a thing. But we'll do that some more later. Let's see how this area is turning out. Looking okay for now. Got some housing going on. I have some modded areas coming in that seem to be taking over everything. Is that a... Wait a minute. Is that a normal Maxis? The architecture makes me say no. Is that really a Maxis? Is Sweet Home Maxis? I guess maybe it is, huh? Alright, whatever. That's fine. Oh, this is what I was afraid of. Now, singles will have no road connection. But I think when it's time to build, yeah, like this guy here, right? He actually merged because this little tip, this teeny little tip right here, is touching the road. So as long as we have that tiny little tip touching the road, then this will get it. So this guy can go into something, so we're going to leave him. This one can as well. Until then, though, they're going to be kind of annoyed. But alright. That's actually developing quite well. I have some extra space here to develop, though. We can have this guy facing that road, I guess. And this is an easy one to do. All up to here. That's all facing nicely. Worried about overwhelming these roads, though. I can't just draw randomly, because this is like a puzzle piece, and that's a puzzle piece. I can have this break off to here and connect to the one-way, because the one-way will lead you over to here to something they can't use right now, because I have to redo this, and I'll redo that off camera. Because I have to turn it like this, because that is broken. Until then, we're going to have a lot of angry people in a minute, because I'm putting in these little guys. So most of them are going to be pissed. Now, this, I don't tend to have people on it, right? I intend to have this be trees, I think. And you guys were liking, apparently, all of the trees. A mixture of everything going back in here. So, let's plop some of them. Which one were they? I may have to stop this and look at my video to find out, huh? Now, I don't know why I'm looking in here as if I'm expecting to find something. Clearly it's in this one. Don't really know why I was doing that. Alright, so I think our first one was... Oh, I'll know when I see it. Yeah. Ripley's Believe It or Not. So our first one was some of Ripley's Believe It or Not, I think. No? Maybe not? Maybe definitely not? Aren't you? Okay, I'm right. You are you. There we go. So some of Ripley's, believe it or not, can go back in here. I don't know. Do they have trees in Germany? I'm sorry. Now I'm trolling you. Now I'm going to delete just random sections of this because we're putting other things in here as well. Alright, so we had Ripley's Believe It or Not, and then we had what? Oh, the eucalyptus? Yep. So let's maybe blend you a little bit back in here. Do we have enough room to blend things? A little bit maybe, it looks like. A little bit of blendages going on in here maybe. I think the blendages don't work in a confined area. In a wide area like this, the blendages look like they're kind of cool. But I'm not sure about the blendages here. Maybe I should delete some more of you. That way we can do some more blendages a little bit better, huh? Is blendages a word? There we go. So we've got... There we go. So we have a nice little residential area along with this. And I think this is actually not going to look kind of as weird as it might do right now, because this area is going to be, I think, similar on all sides. There's going to be like a little tree area in the middle before it breaks down into something. But I like how that looks. I like how that looks. That was a good call, you guys. That was a good call. That blends off really, really well. I think that blends off really, really well. We've got a mansion popping up, alright. I have some more space here that we can make some people in. That sounded weird. We're making people! Have some dead space here though, I have to make something in there. Actually no, I'm gonna change, no, I hope we don't have dead space in here. Because that would destroy our city pretty fast. Isaac, we need you! But alright, I think I'll end this episode here, and another one.